Hi, I'm Ian Trump, Head of Security here at ZoneFox. It's been quite a month since we last talked, and there's a couple of topics that I want to cover today, not in any great detail. But certainly before I start, if you want to keep up with the latest news that is going on, please follow at ZoneFox and at @fat_hobbit. All right, so topping off the list is really some of the data breaches that were, I'm going to say, attributed to just really bad IT security practices. So what happened in this 200 million identity breach in America was the fact that a marketing company had a client called the Republican National Congress. That marketing company, of course, had access to a whole bunch of information related to the American voters. Well, that information was stored on a cloud server. And I guess in the discussion, nobody thought that putting everything like that into a cloud server without a password might be a pretty egregious failure in terms of IT security. And just today it was announced that there's a similar data breach that happened in the UK government. So what we are seeing is a string of situations where in the quest for large data, the accessibility of data, big data analytics and things like that, it would appear that we're forgetting the basics, that when we're dealing with personally identifiable information, we have to exercise a degree of caution in terms of where we're storing it. Of course, the other big story that everyone is talking about is the GoldenEye Ransomware outbreak that just recently happened. Many people are thinking about it as WannaCry 2.0. But I've got some interesting ideas around what exactly is going on. I speculated at the outset of WannaCry that the reality of that attack was a thinly disguised cyber criminal attack in order to demonstrate, quite possibly, a new era of cyber warfare. I truly believe that a group, possibly nation-state actors of some sort, were primarily responsible for the development and release of WannaCry. Well, it's interesting because the majority of infections of WannaCry targeted Russia. A month later, we see an attack of a similar nature, but vastly improved. And what was the actual vector, or what was the actual place that the attack occurred and caused the most damage? The Ukraine. So it's interesting to see these two cyber protagonists, the Ukraine and Russia, going at it over basically civilian collateral infrastructure. And that's one of the biggest problems that we have with the indiscriminate nature of these types of attacks, is that it will absolutely target any system that is susceptible. This now becomes a major problem for us as we enter this interconnected world. So for instance, even if you targeted specifically only Ukrainian IP addresses, the reality is that businesses are interconnected with partners all over the world. So unfortunately, even if you geographically tried to restrict your attack, because of VPN connections, network connections, international and global travel, you now have a situation where literally your cyber weapon can go anywhere in the world and affect any system. I'll see you next month, and if you want to subscribe to our channel here, go ahead. And I look forward to your comments and feedback as well. Have a great day.